Good evening, everybody. This is Lady Karen. So, wanted to let you know how I met Dr. Moder. I actually met Dr. Moder through Joshua P. Warren. I had found Joshua's site. I think it was a curiosity shop and the wishing machine, or the wishing machine project. And I ordered a box, and I think it's actually this one that I ordered. So, I won't go into the detail of how Dr. Moder and I became very good friends and business partners and everything else on some stuff. But anyway, so it's through Joshua P. Warren that I met him, and this was the original, or if not the second one that I'd got through him. So today I really wanted to talk about this. It's the wishing machine, okay? Joshua P. Warren wishing machine. And then this is what Joshua P. Warren has got out now, which is the Tepaphone. So doing a simple operation. So most of us here, would like a little more money or more opportunities in our life. So let's just run an operation for that today. So I'm going to go ahead and switch everything on, and everything is dialed back to 0. Excuse me, shouldn't be coughing on camera here. I've been outside and mowing grass and it's got to me. Anyway, so let's think what I want to do today. So first of all, Lady Karen, I'm going to put myself on here, and I've got a few things that I want to work on. So let's go with money flows to me easily. There's a good one, okay? So I'm going to put these aside, and right now, take the deep breath, and then start dowsing, looking for stick, to set up this operation. So I'm thinking right now, money flows to me easily. Okay, so when you start with your code scanning here, you start at the top, left-hand side, go across, come down, go across, come down, go across. One of the things that I like to do is I like to use my pendulum and just say, ask, is there any of these that need to be changed? And it's telling me no. So it looks like my code scanning was pretty good. So right now what I can do is I can put myself on the plate here. But you know what I think I want to do today? I want to put myself on the Tepaphone. And then I'd like to add a couple of reagents to this plate. And these are a couple that a good friend of mine makes, radionics woman. And this one here is, let me see, this is for prosperity. And this reagent here is for good luck. So I'm going to pop those on top. So there again, I'm going to check that all this is going to work. And I think in a previous video, I've explained to you, and I have it written down here, maybe suggest that maybe I should print it out somewhere and you guys can print it off. So I'm going to ask, is this an appropriate broadcast to run with benefit to the witness and harm to none? And it's telling me yes. Then I'm going to ask, will this run in seconds, minutes? And you know what's incredible? This is showing it's going to run in minutes. So I probably should have backed this off and not done it with the Tepaphone like I did in previous videos to show that without the video, this might take days or hours, but everything I seem to put on the Tepaphone seems to take minutes. So let's just play with this a second. Let me just turn this off. Let me unplug the Tepaphone. Let me pop myself here. Okay. So is this an appropriate broadcast to run with benefit to the witness and harm to none? Will this run in seconds, minutes, hours? Okay, so we're getting the hours. And I know I didn't wait for the pendulum to change for you guys to see, but I feel when the pendulum is working. Okay, days. So this is going to run in hours. Will this be more than 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's about 8 hours. Okay, we're going to go for 8 hours. So this is saying this box alone can run this operation for me, that something will happen to bring some money to me, and it's going to take 8 hours for this to happen, right? So we're going to go ahead here, and now I didn't have that turned on, but you know what? Let's do that again with it turned on. And then we've done it with the box turned off, because as you know, these boxes work without electric. So let's try it with it turned on. This operation needs to be run in seconds, minutes, hours. This is more than 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe 1.5 hours. Okay, so this is saying 1.5 hours. So there's a difference now with me just turning this on, that obviously with the power to it, as you can see, it's not going to take as long. So let's change this, plug this in, turn this on, turn this on. Let's pop me over here in the limelight. All right, let's ask now. Will this run in seconds, minutes? It's going to run in minutes. Will it be more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 16 minutes, 17 minutes? Okay, because it's going to run about 17 minutes. I'm going to be more specific when I do it for myself instead of on the camera here. I'm just trying to show you guys quickly how this works. So now with me on the Tepaphone added to your wishing box here, we're going to do this in 16 or 17 minutes. So I'm going to keep this running. Why would I not? Hey, you know, money and prosperity. Now, another thing we can do without the reagents, I could have tested it without the reagents. Will it be as strong? Probably not. Because the reagents, when the reagents come into this and you start using reagents, they're going to help boost whatever it is that you're wanting to do. So there we are. Well, that's it for now. I'm going to leave the box running. I do think that Dr. Whom is getting my dinner on the table, and I have a glass of wine with my name on. So have a good evening, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one.